What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We are going to do our 5-month update. If you guys have not already, make sure you guys subscribe. Also give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to follow my social media. I kind of forgot where I was at for a second. Anyways, do not forget to follow all the names in the description box down below. I love you guys, and if you want to keep on watching and figure out what happened in month 5, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So, starting with me, how everything is going. As you can probably see by the title, I am done breastfeeding. Now, this is not at all what I wanted, and I'm still like conflicted, but I'm more like being done. This morning when I woke up, like there's like this little voice like, don't give up just yet, don't give up. And then the other side of me is like, it's time to be done. Like, it's time to be done. I'm not producing enough, like zero at all. I stopped taking like legendary milk and that kind of stuff because it wasn't like helping substantially, if that makes sense. I've tried so stinking hard. I've tried everything in the book. Like, it's a supply and demand, they say. Okay, so I pump because my little one doesn't want to suck that hard off of the nipple at all. So it's not, my body's not producing enough milk because she doesn't want to suck hard enough to be able to create that milk supply. She doesn't really want to. And I didn't really like give her a bottle that much, like every once in a while, like once a day, just so she didn't like not want to take it, but she just preferred that. And so if you watched my last vlog, I talked about how I was getting her on formula, which has been going good. Wasn't very high on the scale for weight, and man, did I take that hard, because as a mom you feel like that's your fault, and all I was giving to her at that point was breast milk. So at 4 months she's only had breast milk. She did not have any other type of anything. She did not. Only when she was first born she had a little formula due to jaundice, and that was it. Anything but breast milk, because that was just what I wanted. I knew what it was best for her, but then there just came a point, you know, I didn't know where her weight was at, but she wasn't fussing for more milk. She wasn't really anything. Like, I didn't notice she was sleeping through the night, all those kinds of things. So I did not realize that she was that underweight. When it came to supplementing about 2-3 weeks ago, I have to, like, I knew like right away, like formula, yes, like she need, like her development is more important to me than my milk supply. Like, she needs food, her brain needs to develop like properly, her body needs to grow properly, like anything like that is so much more important to me than like being selfish. Like, she has to have breast milk. We were doing both, so I'd mix like about 2 ounces of breast milk because it's all I could get for her to have breast milk like 6 times a day. But she has about 4.5 to 5 ounce bottles 6 times a day, 5 to 6 times a day. I am just someone who doesn't produce enough for her just to have breast milk, and I've tried everything that you could possibly think of, like power pumping, you know, in between feedings, but then she doesn't want to take my nipple, so I don't know how much she's getting. And in my brain, like, I have to know how much she's getting since she's not making the weight that she needs to be making. So all of that was just really stressing me out. Yesterday I was like, I'm so done. Like, I'm done breastfeeding, and I have been for like a week or so. But then this morning I woke up and I was like, maybe, just maybe, I should give it another shot. Just maybe. And I just don't know. Like, I'm so in the middle, but like at the same time, like my mental like stability is important at the same time. But I'm like 85% towards like stopping breastfeeding and just giving her formula. And with that, extreme mom guilt comes because of the way society like paints like breastfeeding, which, don't get me wrong, because I'm 100% for it, but some people just can't make enough and they try to do anything and everything they possibly can, and sometimes you just can't. Like, your body just doesn't let you. Like, the TV was on the other day and there's a commercial about breastfeeding. I'm like, thanks. But I'm like, at the same time, they're trying to educate everybody, and I totally understand, because if you can do it for the first 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months of your child life, then do it. Like, do it. But if you can't, like, don't carry that mom guilt. And that's something that I'm personally going to have to work on, because right now I have it. Like, when I look at her, I'm like, I know all the benefits of like feeding her breast milk, and I'm just like, ugh. That's kind of what's going on with breastfeeding and with my journey as of 5 months postpartum. Then the other thing that I've been just a little bit struggling with is just finding a balance. Like being a mom isn't hard. Like doing the things that I have to do for her isn't necessarily hard for me, but finding the balance, and I don't know how to explain this, and moms you might understand, but just finding the balance of your you time and the time that you have with her or your child, and just your time for your marriage, like all these kinds of things, time for work. It's difficult. Like as you can see, like I'm not super consistent on YouTube, and because as soon as, you know, she's up and wants to play, like I want my attention to be on her. Like I want all of that attention 100% to be on her, because she is like what's most important to me right now. But then there's that balance, like this other side of me, like I want to build this life for her. That's just where my mind goes, and so it's like I have to find a balance. But then I don't want her going to daycare because I want to be the one raising her. So it's like, it's extreme, like mom guilt. It's extreme. Like I cannot seem to let go of one or the other. And it's not necessarily that I have to let go of one. I just have to find a solution, and that's kind of like what I'm working on, is finding that solution, that something that I'm comfortable with. I've thought of having a nanny here like 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm not leaving, especially until I can like trust somebody. But you know, would that be like easy for me to be like in another room while she's out there and I can hear her crying or something, you know, and I just want to go take care of it. I'm just kind of letting you know what's on my chest, to let you guys know that you're not alone and that we can get through this together. Like 100% you can get through this. It's all just about finding a solution and not just letting it like beat you up every single day. I'm just in the middle of trying to figure that out, because there are many things that I want to do, but I'm just wondering if like right now is that time to take that adventure, or you know, when's the right time. And I feel like God's really gonna press that upon me. When is the right time to jump into the adventures that I want to do? Let's get on to that baby update. Okay, so for a little Miss Kayleigh, so during like through month 4 or 5 months old, I got her an activity center, which if you follow me on social media, you've seen. But when I first got her that, she hated that thing. Like she hated it, just because it was different. But I feel like babies hate anything. Like when you first give them a food, they're like, ew, gross, because all they've had is milk, you know, whatever, or your nipple, like that's all they've had. They only know the texture of that. So like with being consistent, I feel has helped like a lot. And she loves her activity center. Like she screams and yells in that thing of happiness, not mad or sad. Like she absolutely loves that thing. So, and I feel that it's helped like strengthen like her back and neck muscles, and just her legs, because it's like a jumping one and it like swings around and stuff like that. I think I talked about in my 4-month update that she had eczema. I can't remember, but if not, she has it like on her arms, I noticed, and then her knees, in the back of her knees and stuff like that. And when we went to her 4-month appointment, he just said like I'd have to cut out dairy and that kind of thing. And I haven't really cut out dairy. Like I don't have that much dairy to begin with. Like I really don't. Like my dairy is like if I want ice cream or like a little cheese here and there, but I honestly do not have dairy that much. Or I guess I have boiled eggs, so that's dairy. It's like going away, and I'm still having the same things that I'm having, so maybe she had a little bit of an intolerance to it, but it wasn't like a severe eczema. But I just kept moisturizing it. That's about it, and it went away. And maybe since giving her formula, it made it go away. I'm not sure, but it's going away. I had it when I was younger, and I had it on my face, so, and I know it's genetics as well. Roll over, she rolled over from back to belly once I've seen her do, but now I've been working with her, just strengthening her muscles a little bit more, putting the boppy in front of her, so she lays on it, on her stomach, and shows her like how high she can lift her head. And ever since I started doing that, she's from belly to back, belly to back, belly to back, like almost every time I stick her on her belly, as long as she's not like frustrated. She's just honestly such a happy baby. Like she's always smiling She loves the dog, like is obsessed with our dog right now, and even like my parents' dog, obsessed with dogs. Like when Lola, like from our bed, it goes like straight down to like stairs, and we'll play like fetch with her, and she thinks it's the funniest thing, like the funniest thing. She just loves the dog so much. She's obsessed with dogs right now. The thing that I noticed when she is upset is she is developing more of a separation anxiety, which, I mean, looking at it, I don't leave her. Like, I do not leave her. We had a date night last weekend, and like, she loves my mom. I know she does, but when I'm there, like, I'm with her. But we left her the whole entire time we were gone, like 2 to 3 hours. She was pretty much crying. So this weekend my plan is to drop her off at my parents' while we go grocery shopping, so that she's not with us all the time, to show her like it's okay, we come back, like mommy always comes back, and just to show her that that is like a safe place to be. So I am going to kind of try to leave her a little bit more often, maybe once a week or every other week, because the next weekend we have a wedding we're going to, and she is probably going to stay the night at my parents', so it's like, eek. I'm scared. I'm scared for my parents. And the last thing for her update is 4 months we started her on veggies, and there honestly hasn't been a veggie that she hasn't liked, but she is obsessed with sweet potatoes. She absolutely loves them, and I have filmed first reactions for each food, so I'm excited to share that eventually. And 5 months we get to start her on fruits. So she's had banana as of right now. Today she gets to try strawberries, which I'm really excited to do that. I'm just so excited every time she gets to try new food. I'm like, woo, it's new food day. Like, I'm so excited. So every Wednesdays and Saturdays we introduce a new food, just singly, like just a new food. And it's working out great. So far, no reactions to anything, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm trying to teach her to use her hands to pick up food and bring it to her mouth, but she's not about it right now, and she does not like it. She'd rather eat from the spoon, which I understand. She's only like 5 months old, just turning 5 months, so she's still figuring things out, but I'm just trying to show her that it's there, and she'll eventually catch on. But that's what's been going on in our lives over here for right now. It's been a journey, but it's been the best journey that I've been on so far. It's been absolutely amazing, and I just could not see my life any different right now, any different. She is my entire world. Her and her dad are my entire world, and I just love having a little family. It's honestly the best thing ever, the best thing ever. And I cannot thank God like for blessing me with such like a healthy baby girl. Anyways guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I'm so appreciative of you guys, and for subscribing and for watching my videos. I love every single one of you, so thank you for being here and clicking on this video. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.